Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, the Soviet Republic, Project Leszcie. So, for the new people just joining us, this is fire, but we have a pretty good fire department, so we shouldn't have big issues with the supply of the firefighting vehicles, and we have too many new messages left and right just arriving. Right, so for the new people who never saw this series, so this is where we're gonna build up Leszcie to be a proper capital. What do we mean by that? This is the old city. We're gonna keep the core, and the rest of it is going to be upgraded. So currently I finished in the last episode, we fixed the public transport. That was usually, we had a station here, but it wasn't working, so we built it like this, so trams can just go through. Usually when we start the video, we like to recap to see if everything is going on well. By the way, we started a big railroad construction project going to the border because we have too much. Okay, this is building. Okay, he's building this, but we have too much oil. So what do I mean by that? Look at this. The storage is full. Train is delivering. I mean, you can say, hey, why don't you increase the capacity? But I can, but then this is full, and this storage is getting fuller, and the refinery is full, so we just have too much oil. One thing I'm hoping that is going to resolve this is people moving into these buildings, and of course we're going to help them do so. So let's try this. We're going to get some people into these buildings. Pretty sure we're gonna require kindergarten or something in that ballpark. Yeah, definitely this is gonna be a lot of people living here now. What about the rest of the buildings? That's fine, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. We have one empty building, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be happy here. We have a shopping center. We said those two kindergartens are practically empty, but this is 500 people are gonna be living here, which I'm hoping they're gonna find employment in a refinery, because we need to process these bad boys as soon as possible. So fuel and bitumen is our main export here, and looks like they're working out well. And okay, I thought there was an issue here, but no, it's all flowing normally. Yeah, so I want to export oil directly, just oil, nothing else. To Soviet Republic. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever. We have a Vostok here. Vostok is our major coal producing hub. I usually come and check a couple of buildings and see if it's full of people. If they're full of people, that means that they're happy. They would move out if they weren't. Look at them. Ambulances, they're all active. They all need to go for whatever they need to go for. Intervention, but just tells us that it's working out fine. Right, this mine is being supplied by people directly with cable carts and also buses. Coal here, I'm pretty proud of this. It looks like it's doing really well, but at the moment there's not a lot of coal in the storage. Probably, how's the power plant doing? It's gonna be fine. Probably two trains just came one after another. They're supplying coal usually for the steel mill here, so let's check how the steel mill is doing. Lacking coal. Power plant again. Power plant is fine. These trains bring more coal than we can store in the steel mill. So they usually get 300 tons of coal. Half of it can go to steel mill directly, but also some of it is topped off into the power plant, so power plants should be running all the time without issues, which is exactly what we like. Steel is recovering. This is really nice to see, and I'm thinking of maybe implementing the exporting train, exporting steel to the border, but maybe with one cart, one wagon of steel. Okay, so they're finishing this as well. Okay, let's give them more to build. Right. Yes. Okay, this is working out. Okay, how far can you go? Cool, I'm fine with this, Let's see if they're gonna be building it all the way to here. We are close to Sayov. Does Sayov have... Yeah, all of them should have railroad crossing. Yeah, it only has one, but I'm bringing 2 lines. So it's fine. It's just some additional... it's... Technically, I'm building this just so I can keep our construction offices busy. Right, so we developed Leszcie, then we have this iron from this mountain. It's not the richest source of iron, but it was the first experiment, and technically maybe we can even cancel it, but it's working and it's not in the way, so I'm not gonna be destroying any of that anytime soon, so it's fine. Of course, we built the power plant, nuclear power plant, renamed the town Żarnowiec. Żarnowiec, Google it if you guys don't know what it is. It's the place of the first Polish nuclear power plant to be, that was never meant to be unfinished from the Soviet era, and unfortunately it's just a big abandoned construction site. This area here is our bottleneck as well. For some reason we're still not getting enough people to come and work here. We have a lot of people, passengers waiting. Why do we have so much uneducated people? This is interesting. Right. Where are they trying to go? I can... they're not students, technically, so they don't need connection to... How many vehicles are related to this? These are... This is a trolley bus, I believe. Yeah, that's quite a few of them. I was thinking, do we have connection to the universities here? I think I do. Yeah, that's fine. We implement a couple of those orange buses that go from Żarnowiec trolley bus stop 3, that would be this one, I believe. Yes, to Leszcie bus platform 3. So the bus platform 3 is university platform. Right. Okay, so this is functioning. Baraharad is one of our one of the cities that we rebuilt as well. It's doing really well. All the buildings are full, and we need more buildings. That's just because of the industry that we're building here. We're building a livestock farm, and we're building a slaughterhouse and a storage for meat. That's gonna be a big thing as well. So we're waiting for that. We have Baraharad became famous because of the oil fields here that are also they're fine. They're not too full, and looks like the current connection we have is just enough for us to transport all the oil. Every extra oil, a little bit extra oil, is diverted these chemical plants, and it's being used with this distribution office to resupply our nuclear industry, because 2 out of 5 buildings require chemicals as well for the operation of the building. So we are creating those chemicals, and I think I'm not supplying chemicals here anymore. Is that correct? No, it is. Żarnowiec Medium Distribution Office is they're delivering chemicals here for our clothing industry. This is just our clothing production. From these farms we get crops, and then we get chemicals and power, and that creates fabric. Right. And then we have Proud and Joy Wawkawisk. For you guys who don't know, Wawkawisk is one of the most fertile ore area in the game. It has huge iron reserves under this mountain and huge coal reserves under this mountain, and we are tapping into both of them. So this is probably the best you're gonna get. 58, 59, 57% quality of the source, and we have a big iron source here. It's 65 iron wise. That's really good. Coal, this is probably the best one on this map. and we're processing all of that in the 2 processing facilities, and yeah, we have backlogs. Well, we're processing enough. Here, what is this guy? This guy is bringing iron ore from here to the steel mill. So, yeah, I was thinking of getting another coal processing facility because we're getting coal faster than we can process it. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. It's working out now. But yeah, I mean, at one point probably we will, and but not now, not now. Right, I can see here that this railroad is not finished, so I'm gonna give him more work to do. So let's do this, and then construct it. And let's see how we can... Okay, this is bi-directional, that's fine. I just needed this chain in both... No, both directions? And both directions. Yes, so our little guy here can come and one of those guys can go and continue building this intersection here. This is assigned already. You know what? Maybe if I do this like here, so they can finish this part, so they're not in each other's ways. And I should probably do this, just so they're not in each other's ways. So let's see how that's gonna work out. Come on. Oh yeah, so this is also experimental stage. I'm experimenting here with the directly supplying this office, this construction office, with several, well, distribution offices are supplying this construction with gravel, steel, all the stuff that we need to continue building. I see here prefabs are kind of low, so let's see. All of it is conducted through here, and they're supposed to be supplying it. Let's see, destination building has to, if it has lower than 80%, go and bring it. What's with the prefabs then? Why okay, I think this one is going to get, no, it's going to get steel, interestingly enough. This one, here we go. Okay, this one is bringing prefabs. Right, okay, so let's continue upgrading the Volkovisk here. I'm just gonna pause for a second because I think I'm gonna upgrade all of these roads at the same time. Actually, just one for now, so they can stop the traffic through here. Okay, this one passed. Okay, I think that's it. Hopefully no more vehicles are gonna be getting in this direction. So here we go. The whole road can be upgraded. So you have a lot of bypassing roads. That should be fine. Yes. Hospital. Hospital has only 3 cars. I just noticed that there's a sick person here. I think we're gonna upgrade this to the to maximum because I really like Volkovisk, and I want it to function nicely. Okay, let's check the border connections for this power plant exports that we have. We have several 18 megawatt, right? 18 megawatt lines exporting power to Soviet republics and also NATO countries. So we have one here as well. I think did I give up on this one? I don't remember what I did with this one. Yeah, I think we cancelled. Actually, I still didn't cancel those trucks. Did I? I don't remember. Maybe I did. We had a couple of trucks going to the border here, exporting electrical components because we were... we wanted some dollars, sweet American dollars, because we were buying American harvesters, or European, I think European harvesters, and currently we're using these guys here, DOM CL-DOM 85. It's the best harvester in the game, so it's a West German one. What would that be? Class CL? Yeah, it could be Class harvester. Class is a brand. Okay, Right. I wanted to do a little bit more, like in this episode. I was thinking of getting invest more in the higher industry. The problem I'm facing here is that I'm kind of constrained with where to build and what to do. So I'm thinking now, in the future expansions, where do we expand city? Across the river is one option, and the other one in these fields here. Because currently we're supplying more than enough, well, everything to the industries here. What I want to do is, let's see here, what do we have? Various industries. Mechanical components factory, we built this one and it's doing quite well. It has both fine supply of steel, the warehouses are full, and well, other than exporting, getting a train to export these mechanical components, there's not much we can do. I'm gonna consider that because maximum production per workday is 15 tons of mechanical components, and I would be able to connect it somewhere to the train line, maybe even here. It's not a problem, but or just do it here. Actually, is that a thing? Let me just quickly test this. Is this possible? It actually is. I can't believe it. Should we do this? Okay, let's pause for a second. Let me see if how this look. Oh wow. Huh. Huh. Okay, maybe we can do something like this. We can have a train. Yeah, let's do this. Let's pay for this, and then we're gonna have chain to directional semaphore here, and this is treated like another intersection. So I'm gonna have to have this one here, and then I didn't expect this to be so easy. It's never easy. It's always problematic, and it's always going to be a lot of problems concerning this. And I need more semaphores here. I just noticed this. So let's see. Train length this direction. Train length this direction. Let's do one more here. And that's fine. Right, so I have this train here. Actually, did I reuse it or is it still here? No, I didn't reuse it. So we're gonna get a new train, electric locomotive. I think we should have new 160 km per hour. Here we go. It's quite expensive, but I think it's worth it. This one is really powerful and really expensive. Soviet Union won 6,400 kilowatts. I think it's the most powerful we have, but we need speed more so than capacity now in this time at this time. So we're gonna go for one of these, and I'm gonna have one of the carts here. We have this one, covered hull, for mechanical components, because I would like to do export. I would like to export mechanical components. Let me see if they have any other. No, it doesn't. I think they removed it. Anyway, we're gonna be using this one. So there we go. We have a train that's gonna go to the mechanical components, and then it's gonna go to steel mill, and then it's gonna go to the border crossing. Yeah, this is also a problem that we have. I think it's getting really busy here at this border crossing. So what we're gonna do here, Yavole warehouse is gonna be filling in with mechanical components. Don't wait until loaded. You're probably gonna load anyway, so that should be fine. Then you're gonna have a load of steel, and then you're gonna unload all of it here. That makes perfect sense, right? Doesn't it? Okay, let's see how you're gonna work out. Let's speed this up a bit. I think I'm just spinning around now. I don't even know where I am. Here we go. Let's see this train. It should be coming this way. Here we go. Oh, it's fast. Okay, let's go to normal speeds and let's see how fast the 100 kilometers per hour, 160 kilometers per hour is. He's driving 150 now, 149. Okay, 150. Yes, okay, so we have a new train that's gonna slowly export. Here we go, steel is already filling in a little bit too much. So we can export 67 tons of steel and 34 tons of mechanical components. Maybe I should have put 2 carts for mechanical components because we have a lot of it. And I'm thinking that it could be, yeah, 15 tons a day. Right, so 15 tons a day, I think we would be able to supply that. So, okay, I'm just gonna let it run now as it does, and we'll check this. We're gonna check this back. Check on this back later on. Right. So how are we doing here? This is one of the things I wanted to check. Yeah, I'm not really happy about this neighborhood here, but this is also a perfect place to start a new industry because they will be employed straight next to where they live. So what do we have here? Plastics factory. Plastics. Yeah, I can see this. I can see this happening. So we're gonna need oil. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so it can create 15 tons of plastics, which is perfect. It requires 100 people to work in it, it's okay. But the problem is, look at the amount of oil required for this. That's a lot of oil. We're gonna have to have a warehouse for oil. I mean, chemicals could be okay. No, chemicals are also an issue. We might have to build a plastics factory somewhere near the... Oh, wow. Wait. They're gonna require 10 tons of chemicals a day. We can't produce that. We're producing like 1.5 at the moment. So, well, obviously this is gonna be underperforming one. What else do we have? Electrical components factory. We're gonna need plastics. Yes, obviously plastics is the way to go now. Since this is... How do we do this? What would be the best way to go about this? Yeah, I think somewhere here placing this factory would be the best thing, and I think they would be able to walk from these housing projects to there. So yeah, let's do this. So let's go plastics factory. I'm just hoping I'm gonna be able to squeeze it because these lines around here are kind of nervous. So we're gonna have to level this area a bit. Okay, so now that we have a road here, I think I'm gonna remove this road. Here we go. You have asphalt road here, and let's go back to see where we can squeeze in plastics factory. Yeah, it's kind of dodgy here. I don't want to mess with the cable carts, but we might have to do something about that one as well. So what about here? Okay. Looks like it might be possible, but it's still fighting me there. Just a little bit. Okay, let's try to level it to this area. And we should be able to squeeze it in here. Yeah. So this would be plastics factory, but I would like to... Do we need oil storage next to it? Maybe not. Maybe we don't, because I don't think this is gonna be working 100%. Definitely not. Well, not at the moment. And oil is quite flexible. I think we're gonna be able to manage with oil. Still, maybe it would be better if it's facing this direction. What about here? Okay, the tunnel is kind of dodgy, because why doesn't it allow me to build over the tunnel? So it doesn't matter how big the mountain is and how deep the tunnel is, you cannot build over where the tunnel is. And that sucks. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, I'm not loving this place for a factory. I'm not thinking that this place would be a better place, and we can build roads and paths, so connecting this to this industrial, wherever we're gonna place this industry. So let's remove this road from here now, and plonk. Let's see how level can we make this. Should this be in the same level? Well, actually it is. We can probably place the factory somewhere here. I'm thinking connecting it directly to this road, or we're gonna use this road as a main road connecting future neighborhoods here. No. This can be a main road, or even this one. So I'm just gonna leave it. So we can connect this factory directly to this road. Let's see how that's gonna look. Okay, it's gonna look like this, and it's not the worst. Okay, it has some space here for storage, that's fine. It has a little bit of space for railroad, is gonna be fine, I think. You cannot go directly here, so we're gonna have to just like this. Yes. Okay, I don't think I want to do this now. I don't want to do the railroads now. I'm just gonna because I'm not gonna be building tram line anytime soon, extending it until we get a new neighborhood or whatever we see fit. So for now, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so, and also I'm pretty sure that this doesn't have power supply now. Let's check it. So this is plastics. Oh, it does. Okay, it does. It's fine. It should be fine. Okay, so we have a new plastics factory being constructed in this lovely area around here. And we're gonna have a lot of people coming here to work, and we don't need them. Right. 20 it's enough. Well, actually, I don't think more people would come anyway to this construction site. Okay. Okay, this is working. I'm liking this. I'm liking this new tram system that we have. It would be nicer that we have kind of central station here, but like we mentioned before, this is not really ideal. How big is the big platform? Well, it's quite big. Yeah, it would be nicer if we had a better tram system, better public transport system, but hey, you can't have it all. Yeah, we have 4 coal runners coming here all the time, so I'm not really worried about it. Whoa, iron is low as well. Huh. What's with you guys? Okay. This is dripping slowly. Maybe a little bit too slow. Let me just check how many workers do we have here in mine. Only 58. That's not a lot. We need more people. More people would mean that we have to have more people here. And I can already see that there's not enough people going to work or coming to this cave. Yeah, I know what's the problem. The problem is it's not connected that well anymore. Oh, it is? I don't know then. I thought it's not well connected to the rest of the buildings because we removed this road, but looks like it is. Let me just rebuild. I wanted to do this and I always forget. Yes, and yeah, I'll pay for this. This is just additional benefit for our people, and they have nice road now here, and that's fine. I can build more buildings here. Do they have all the amenities they need? We are losing some people here. Spirituality, sports, and kindergarten. Kindergarten here is just under the capacity. This one is also. Okay, so let's do this now. I'm gonna build a couple of buildings here. So we're gonna go with leveling this area, maybe to the same level as this pillar here. And I'm thinking of squeezing in 1 or 2 buildings in this area. Okay, this looks a little bit too high. Maybe let's go to the on the same level as cableway station, right? Or maybe even this level, because it's gonna have to be connected to a road. Okay, let's see how this is gonna look first. And this road can be removed now, so we have a little bit more wiggle room. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we can squeeze in here. I can build one of these big buildings, but maybe a little bit diverse again. I built those 5 buildings here, and they're not the worst. They're just perfectly fine. I don't have any complaints about them, but can we play something a little bit better here? Well, different. Yeah, these are the same. This is worse quality. It doesn't matter if this is worse quality. We can work with this. Can we squeeze them on the side? If we can squeeze them on the side, that would be sweet. So we can around here. So what's the people? How many people work here? A lot. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna have to get rid of these mechanical components as soon as possible. Actually, no, they're already slowly decreasing. Well, they're not full, so it's not 100% full. But I can see here that these forklifts cannot manage to unload them fast enough. That's a problem. Well, actually, it's working. Obviously, we are overproducing, and you know what? That means that we can hire less people. Yeah, I'll hire less people just so they can go and work somewhere else. Hint, hint. Go here and work in a mine. And this still looks like it's a little bit on the high side. So why doesn't this want to be leveled? Huh, this is strange. So we want different kinds of buildings in this kind of style. So these are really small. This would be better quality then. No, looks like it's the same quality. Well, similar. What about this mega, the biggest whatever building in the game? 189 workers. Yeah, I think we can squeeze that one in maybe. Yeah, okay. And connecting it directly to this intersection. Yeah, I'm down with this. I know I'm building buildings now that are not the highest quality. People are not really loving it, living in there, but we really just don't care. I mean, we like our people, we provide everything for our people, but there's only so much we would go. So far we would go to do this. So let's see where we can connect. So is this gonna be our main road or this one? I probably should continue building this road as well. Okay, I have this one here. This way. There's some other infrastructure in the way. So obviously this can work, but not here. Okay, let's move it a bit. Oh, actually can be connected. I can't believe this. Sure. And then you guys can finish it. Yeah, we can finish it. I'll upgrade these asphalt parts here later on. I want to upgrade asphalt here, probably connect this one here, but let's start on this side first. Okay, so we're developing new stuff. We're building new buildings here, new industries there. We're gonna have to supply this with oil somehow. Even though oil is kind of close, we can go to any of these tanks and just tap into them. But it's not that easy because they have to go all the way around and then supply it here. Technically it would be easier for us to get oil from these tanks here, but this tank is kind of falling in capacity. So I don't think it actually matters. I think I'm gonna have one dedicated truck delivering oil. Production, I'm expecting the production to be like 10% of this chemical factory that we're building because of the consumption of materials. Like, come on, 10 tons of chemicals. If we get 1 ton of chemical a day here, that would be a miracle. We might have it in the beginning, but later on I doubt it. And also look, they have how are you supposed to be delivering 9 tons of chemicals a day to this factory? 9 tons of chemicals or 10 tons of chemicals, you need 20 of these factories. They only produce 0.5 tons of chemicals a day. So it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Plastic is actually quite expensive. I'm only implementing plastics because we're earning a lot of money, so we can have kind of counterbalance of on our finances. Right. What would be the next step? Let's check here. Engineering industry. Vehicle production line. We need plastics, mechanical components, electrical. Electrical components would be the next step. So let's see. Yeah, this depends on the. Let's go back to electrical components. So we have electrical components factory. Again, plastics, steel, and chemicals. Yeah, chemicals are gonna be a big thing. Okay, how do you do it, guys? I mean, like, did you ever maximize this? Like, can we actually build like 20, 30 chemical factories everywhere around, and just like you can build them? It is possible to build them on one place, and probably would be the best thing to do. But what then? Yeah, we're stockpiling some chemicals here, but that's not enough. I mean, that's not sustainable production. We have 1.5 tons of chemicals from these 3 chemical factories, and that's about it. We can start exporting chemicals, but like I said, how much? 1.5 ton a day. 1.5 ton a day with these prices today would be $10,000 or 6,000-7,000 rubles. That's not really a big money. Okay, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So as soon as this factory is done, how did we say? Electronics, plastics, electrical components. Electrical components factory is a little bit bigger. Yeah, and then we have electronics assembly hall. This is where we produce the electronics, that will be TVs, radios, and so on. How much are they going for? Right. So short coffee break, and we're continuing on. Electrical components factory. We're gonna make that one as well, but where and when probably next episode. Where probably I would like to have. Yeah, why not? This can be like electrical hill, electronics hill, something like that. High tech. Silicon Hill. You know, we have Silicon Valley in Dublin. We have Silicon Docks here, and this can be Silicon Hill. We can produce all our high tech here. Yeah, I totally see this happening. But the bigger production of plastic is not a problem. Chemicals is a problem. So how are we supposed to be producing more chemicals? I don't want to import them. Actually, why not? Maybe we should be importing them. And then, where do we start placing our manufacturing industry, like for these vehicles and trains and tracks and everything that we're building? That's gonna be quite interesting. Let's try to chase down the train. What? What? Where are you going? Why is this one going here? You're not even supposed... You're not... What? Who said this train to go here? Okay, this is weird. Maybe I made a mistake or something. But this is definitely not a good thing. So you go here and unload... Wait, we unloaded everywhere. Okay. And delete this one and go here. You still have 190 tons. Wow, okay, I don't remember doing this. Okay, I think I need to recap what happened here. Anyway, looks like this train is going from where? Volkovisk? Yeah, that's the only where we are loading iron ore onto the trains. Huh. Interesting. What are you doing? You are... Okay, so you're distribution. Okay, this is distribution of our mechanical components. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we are exporting mechanical components through here. I forgot to live about that, but that's fine. Obviously, we're not doing a good enough job with this. Oh wow. Okay, this train is now waiting here. That shouldn't be happening. And it's not even close to being full. And it has more mechanical components than actual clothes in there. Huh, that's weird. Okay, let's build a couple of more distribution offices. We're gonna obviously need them. The problem with distribution offices are you need so many of them. Like for example, every single thing that you have, probably that you produce, will require their own distribution office. Why are you waiting here? Ah, yeah, because of this probably. Okay. Okay, and then you're gonna go there, right? And this one is taking the detour all the way around. Okay. I don't have problems with this, trains doing this, but the problem is that they might clog the rails here. Huh. How are we doing with this? 300 tons. Okay, we're still not like 100% full, so that's okay. I'm liking that. So that means that our exports are kinda in line with our production, so that's fine. I was thinking of getting another cart, another wagon on this train that is exporting electrical component or mechanical components and steel, but maybe we don't need it. And where is that train? Okay, better question, where are all of our trains? Okay, this is the fuel or bitumen, fuel, exports. Oh, here we go. Boy. Oh, no, this is the one that is bringing... Okay. You're being retired. So this train here is delivering steel and construction materials to these two offices here we have. So sorry, open storages, and we are doing the same with the distribution office and with this distribution office, and they're not even that busy, so that should be fine. We don't need that train anymore. But where's our other train? Here we go. 67 tons of steel and 34 tons of mechanical components. Yeah, we're just producing a lot of it, so that's fine. And okay, we're kind of stopping here. Why is that? Okay, coal is running low. Huh, okay. This is iron, okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that train. Why was it going to the steel mill directly? I'm probably made a mistake. Right. So, plan. Let's see how this is going. Building being constructed here, building being constructed here. How are we doing with the railroad? Actually, you know what, guys? I think we won't be waiting for us to construct this railroad. I think we're gonna do it. Oh, are they doing it all the way? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. If they can cover this, if our construction office can cover this and work on this railroad, I'm gonna let them work. I will let them work, and if they're gonna build it all the way. If they don't continue after this segment, I'm finishing on our own, and we're gonna start exporting oil as soon as possible. We are earning a lot of money. I'm regretting and not regretting for starting on this difficulty, because it's just a little bit too easy now at this point, and probably in the future I'm gonna go for a little bit harder difficulty than this, just to make it more interesting. Okay, so this railroad is finished now. Okay, we can start planning on. I need to sit down and make a good power grid plan. How to implement power grid in this system. So also I have. I need to connect our high voltage power lines to transformer station, to these kind of transformer stations, and start supply. I need to redo the whole power supply system, because I don't even know where to start tapping into which power source now, and how much power is going through each one of them. So we have 4.6 megawatts, 4.0, sorry, 4 to 4.3 megawatts going through this transformer station. It's going everywhere. It's most of the Leszcie is connected there, and then we have the other power plant in Leszcie that is supplying power to the rest of the Leszcie this side. And I think this is not well utilized. I think we can tap into here as well. So how are we doing this? Okay, so we have nuclear power plant that is obviously powering, well, parts of Leszcie and probably its own industry, and that's about it. Not even its own industry. It's just parts of parts of Żarnowiec, and everything else goes for export. And we're producing quite few. Nuclear fuel is falling down. This is still a bottleneck here. Okay. So uranium, no, this is a bottleneck here. Okay, I think we're gonna have to have a dedicated bus lane going here, because this is not supplying enough people. Let's go with this. Who are these people? Why are they not going to schools? How is school doing? Okay, school is full. We might have to have another school, because we have a lot of uneducated people, as it appears. But I'm gonna get these college-educated people back into Żarnowiec, because we need them, because we're gonna stop producing nuclear power, and this is a bad thing. You just don't stop nuclear reactor. So we're gonna have to play a bit with Żarnowiec and try to correct it, try to make it work. There we go. And these guys. Okay, a lot of college-educated people now. Okay, so okay, where do you want to go? Let's see. Let's try to address this issue. Let's pause for a second. Let's choose one. So we have Grishin, Jeremej, Leonidovich. Okay. He answered. He didn't get a doctor's visit. Free time. He has a lot of free time. Current demands: food, visit doctor. Okay, so it looks like the hospital could be the big issue here. So, okay, I understand that, and I agree with that. I will build a hospital, and I'm gonna pay for it. It's gonna be built straight away. So let's do. Let's put it maybe here on the hillside, or maybe on this side. There's not a lot of space here for hospital, and I cannot really squeeze it in here. Okay, let's see. Education, equipment for citizens, and hospital. Obviously, I think this is kind of proof that Baraharat Hospital cannot cover Zharnoviets as well. So I'm gonna have to work on this. We have this office here that is doing lumberjacky stuff, but we don't care about that, so we're just gonna claim this land for ourselves. Like this. I think this would be an okay place for a hospital. Level a little bit more. Okay, and let's see, hospital. Let's build. Let's pause it for a second. Let's see how close you can get to here. It's connected to a power supply, that's good. And this. And let's see if we can connect the road to this one. Okay, and perfect. Okay, let's finish this one with our own money just to satisfy people. And since this is Zharnoviets, I will get Polish vehicles here. So we have Poland here and Poland here. These are more modern. There we go. Fully equipped hospital. I'm just gonna limit the number of people working in here. There we go. Okay, I'm expecting this to work out now. I'm expecting that they're gonna be having more people going to work here, and this is a crucial thing because we need more uranium dioxide. Okay, this is being lowered. Production is going. I'm pretty sure that it's going. Okay, this is increasing. Obviously, it's working, and then we have here. This should be increasing. And in the end we should see the results here. Okay, we have only 2 tons of nuclear fuel left. Yeah. That should be enough, that should be okay. I'm thinking about this forest here. We're gonna plant some trees here. They'll need time to grow, but... let's go with beech. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, that's enough. It's full of trees anyway, so... that's fine. Oh, let's do decorating. Yeah, because I'm pretty happy and with the finalized result, how this looks like. I'm just gonna go and plant some trees here. And poplar. We're gonna make a nice Soviet-looking area here. Poplar, usually I'm putting it around the factories, so we can hide them from all sides. Where my hometown has a sugar refinery, and golly, I can guarantee you this, it has a lot of poplar around it. Okay, and nuclear power plants? Yes, sorry. Okay, let's go with... let's go from this side only, because I'm pretty sure the power lines and poplars don't go well together. Okay. How do you hide this cooling tower with poplars? Okay, maybe like this. There we go. What nuclear industry? I don't know what you're talking about. We serve the Soviet Union. And okay, there's a lot of power lines intersecting here, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, there's gonna be some poplars, and let's do with a little bit of beech trees. Oh, monuments! I totally forgot about those. Soviet emblem. Yes. Let's do it like... Oh, no, 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 I want... Oh, okay. I wanted to build it on our own, but that's fine. You can build a path here. You can build a path, even though nobody's using this. Ah, that's fine. I'll bring it like this. Okay, let's see what other Soviet emblems we can use. So, we have Lenin in copper and Lenin in concrete. Wow, it requires a lot of materials. Okay, let's do Lenin in copper in Żarnowiec. All of you Polish guys, don't hate me because of this. Okay, I think here, center of Żarnowiec. Yes. And then let's go with hammer and sickle in Baraharad. As one enters Baraharad, it's welcomed by the... maybe this way. Yeah, it would be nice somewhere around here, but... yeah, okay, I think this is fine. So you can build it here. Now let's go with Lemmings Monument. Ooh, this is a big one. Let's go to Vavkavisk. Am I missing it? Oh no, it's here. This is gonna be in town center, which... oh, next to church, yes. This is fun. Big Lenin statue next to church. And it's taller than the church. And plunk. Yes, indeed. And we had this first of these monuments was built in Varstok. We removed it because we needed to remodel the road, but we can definitely plonk another one in here now. Let's try. So we have Lenin overwatching us here. Huh. Okay, let's try somehow... you know what, let's build it just like this, and Red Star Monument. No, that would be better. No. Ooh, this would be a perfect place for something like this. Perfect. Haha, works. Okay, so we have a couple of monuments here and there. We're gonna leave Leszcie without monuments for now. What we can do here, I can start like try to hide this ugly industry here. I'm not sure when and what I'm gonna do. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, still not that many people. This is still surprising. Why don't they just go to work to refinery? I'm surprised by that. And then there are people moving into this building that was empty. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay, let's hide this oil field here. I'm gonna plant a lot of trees here. So let's go with acacia. And I'm gonna start hiding it from here. So something like this. Actually, this is gonna stick out like a sore thumb, I believe. I'm still gonna give my best. And just a little bit like this, and maybe like this. Okay. When this grows, it's not really gonna be hidden, but it's gonna look okay. I'm optimistic. Then maybe we can do the same with this one here. And here. Okay, I think this is enough. Or maybe a little bit here. Okay, now different part of town. Oh, this is the same. Okay, but I can do a little bit of beach here next to the railroad. For some weird reason it allows trees to go in between the railroad tracks. It's really weird because I'm pretty sure that it would interfere with the... oh, let's build a park for now. Why not? We can always remove those trees if we don't like them. So that's it. Okay. Yeah, and this side of the town, near the universities, it's kind of barren, so I'm gonna go with the same beech trees here. And I'm gonna go with beech trees a little bit here, and maybe on this hillside in front of the university, and then factories are gonna be in poplar. And I wanna try to hide these poplars, and I'm gonna go with more poplars around here. Okay, that's gonna be it's gonna look really bad. These poplars are really huge, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna look bad. We can do a little bit poplars here around this industrial area. Right. Okay. Right, so that's it. We're at the end of the episode, so we didn't do much this episode. It was kind of easy day here in Dublin, and I just wanted to do a little bit more fun decorating and just starting on some new industries that we have. Yeah, here, plastics. We're gonna have we have meat done. Okay, we're gonna continue in the next episode trying to see what needs to be done here. Actually, you know what? Maybe. Yes, you guys can... we said we're gonna connect you guys to the... cannot assign more buildings. Well, you know what we can do? We can remove one of the fields, small field, and then assign building here and unload. There we go. So they will be bringing all these crops now here, and hopefully we're gonna start producing some cattle. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. We like those constructive criticism comments. You know how much we like them. We like them a lot. So if you have anything to add, please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. See you in the next one. Bye bye.